use. The
What's amazing, it must be there must be so much stuff on your end that none of us see. Like, none of us see it at all.
You have no idea. You have no idea. So, just one thing, like, so, like, tokens, anything with a token is called an actor, whether that be a player, a creature, or whatever. I have 15 folders of actors currently.
Oh.
Okay, trying this again. Come on.
And Caden's rotating.
I'm trying to zoom in and out, but it just decided to rotate anyway.
Remember to turn off the mobile controller and unhold the control.
I don't know if the mobile controller. Actually, it looks like it's off because
Okay,
I can see the rolls, which I usually can't when it's on. So I think it's good.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay.
Oh, okay, there it is. I forgot the command to do it. Instead of trying to zoom in and zoom out like you normally would on a tablet, it's just moving up and down instead.
I was wondering how you were rotating. The rotating always kills me. It's so cute.
When you pinch the tablet or a phone to zoom in and zoom out?
Yeah.
That's what's making it do it. Out of habit.
Yeah, because zoom in and zoom out on PC is just middle mouse button. Now I'm like, how do I make it rotate? I want to make it rotate.
I'm on my laptop, so it was actually on the touchpad that I was working with.
Yeah. Sussy baka shit. I want it.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone's ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do the recap without a script tonight.
That's okay.
So, after figuring out, deducing what is needed to power up the cannon, the three of you who went further into enemy territory in search of a silver star, and for historical and religious studies, a few of you didn't know that the silver stars could be used to power objects, but they also can be used to power up individual creatures, usually having them increase to size is much larger than normal. And what one such of these creatures, grammar, you found coincidentally pretty quickly as you came across a forward gatehouse held by two hammer bros and guarded by a massive chain chomp. After a quick and admittedly easy battle, the chain chomp freed itself and swiftly he dealt with its two captors before destroying the gatehouse, rendering it completely impassable, and vomiting all over one of its saviors after eating after having eaten a good bit of meat and dirt.
And Koopa shells.
Yep. Though in that vomit was a silver power star.
Which I now have, as well as needing a shower.
Yep. After which, the change shrunk back to a more normal size to one of its assumed age. And the three of you now take the victorious trek back, albeit a bit stinkier, and with a metal ball following you only because you decided to lead it on with additional food. For now. What do you do?
Well, seeing as we have a way of powering that cannon now, do we want to, I don't know, try and go powering it, or... Actually, did any of us need a rest at all? Just Finn didn't take any damage in the last fight, so I don't remember.
A long rest might not be too bad. I seem to recall it's actually like later in the day. We probably don't want to do this at night because
It is, or it's earlier in the day. It's the start of the second day. Well, after having traveled up to the gatehouse, it's almost noon.
okay.
Yeah, almost noon.
Well, regardless,
Yeah.
I want to go hit the waterway. Also, deliver the news to Goombario and Goombaria that the gatehouse has been made impossible to get past. So, any continued problems are going to be coming from just the fortress, which means they can direct their attention that way. And I also want to jump in that river.
So, as you walk back, you notice that the crates that were once in the river are mostly clear. There's a few that seem to have been damaged after her scraping against the shoreline and hitting the bridge, and are not really usable quite yet, or in their state, other than scrap wood. The wall across the path leading into the town is still there, as are the bombs, with Goombario standing in front of one in particular. You're not sure what he's doing at the moment. And Kubai jumps into the water, a large splash erupts as downstream. As if you look downstream, there's just a trail of green, red, and just muck slowly drifting down as a relatively clean Kubai walks out the other shore. Walks
Ew.
out the other shore.
That's much better. That was so gross.
Yes, it was!
The smell is still there a little bit, having soaked in, but it's much more manageable.
You require a great and mighty shower before we continue, I think.
Well, I mean, it's not like we got into indoor plumbing. But we probably should be heading off. I'm just gonna let Goombario know what's up, and Also show him the silver star, because I think you probably want to see it.
As you walk up to Goombario, you actually hear a kind of tinny voice that from around him that you haven't heard before, and it looks like he is having a conversation with one of the bombs.
Aww, they talking.
Do you make yourself known? Or
Well, I would interrupt. But I'll also, like, clear my throat. There you go.
As you clear your throat behind him, Goombario slightly jumps. Whoa! Oh, didn't see you there. I figured out how to get the bomb to talk. Turns out you. Remember when y'all said, what was it I said? I don't remember. Long day. Remember when y'all said that it takes a while for bombs to get personality?
Mm-hmm.
Turns out if you're nice to them, it speeds up.
Aww.
As just from behind him, the bomb, just a very tinny, monotone, hello.
Aww. Well.
Yeah, that's all he can say at the moment, but he can talk.
That's so cute. Well, I wanted to show you something that I think would be really important to you, so because of that, I'm gonna pull out the silver star and show it to him. We found one.
As you pull it out, his face, his jaw just drops and he stares at it silently.
We're gonna go use it to power the cannon and go attack the walking fortress. Or whatever. What, moving fortress? Oh, moving fortress, right?
Mobile fortress.
Mobile fortress. We're gonna use it to power the cannon, but I figured you'd really want to see it, so there you go.
He just stares at it, blinks a bit. I didn't expect you to get one that fast.
Me neither, but then again, I also wasn't expecting to get birthed on by a giant chain chomp today either, so...
What?
Long story. Silver stars can be used to empower individuals, too. Now we have a pet, and we also have a silver star.
That's a chain jump! Why'd you bring that here?
Oh, he's okay.
Great and mighty chain chomp. He is good boy.
I don't.
Kaden is just wiggling the, I think, jerky on a stick, over the chain chomps.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can be tamed, but you don't. Do you know how much of those things eat? We don't have enough food to keep that thing still.
Oh, don't worry. We'll take responsibility for it. I feel bad because I was very scared of it, and now he's just a little guy, and
he's bigger than me.
Well, I mean, I don't know how to disagree with him.
But we will sate its hunger with our enemies.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That.
Just make sure that when he barks, he's pointed in a different direction.
Don't let it eat the bombs. I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Oh, yeah.
Think about that.
I don't want to think about that either.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, don't let it eat that one either. As he points to Caden.
Aw! I mean, we already know that Koopa shells don't agree with him. We need we'll definitely just put it at enemies, because I'm just like, I was about to say something soft and squishy, but obviously that would also be really bad.
No, they should be able to eat Koopa shells fine.
Really?
Kid is looking
Oh.
at.
Oh, maybe it's because he ate a bunch of dirt.
That'd do it. That'd do it.
Okay,
Yeah,
organic
might have been-
substances
it's probably the
only.
dirt.
So basically, dirty Koopas are bad. Okay.
Yeah.
They're dirty anything.
It may just also be that the star was disagreeing with him too, so he'll have to grow into a regular gigantic chain chomp all by himself instead of using silver stars.
And then our enemies shall know true terror.
At that, Goombario actually doesn't lean in, but it looks to take a closer look at the Chain Chomp, who is still just trying to jump at the food on the stick. That's all it's been doing this entire time. Actually, I don't think this one's gonna get that much bigger. Yeah, there's definitely breeds of Chain Chomps that get huge, maybe even massive, but yeah, this one might get about maybe the size. Yeah, might not get that much bigger.
That's okay. We have a pug flavored frickin' chain chomp.
I mean, yeah, a Chain Chomp's still a Chain Chomp.
It's true. They
Wait.
eat.
And he
You
shall
said
be
you're attacking the
attacked.
fortress, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better to attack that floating island first?
Yes, that would be.
Well, I mean, I guess the cannon is pointed that way.
Indeed. And we don't want to leave our flank open.
Yeah, that's the cannon that's mostly been shooting at us too.
Then we shall dispense with it.
Sounds like a plan. You want the ball bombs back, or?
Oh no, they should definitely continue helping protect all of you Goombas and all of the Toads and everybody who's here. Because I mean, if they can, that's a good thing for them to do. I think.
That, and we don't know the full state of the kingdom. For all we know, this might be the only region that's not conquered.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll keep talking to this one, see if I can get it to say anything other than hello. As the ball bomb behind it says, hello.
I imagine every time we say the word "ba-bomb," it just says hello.
Yep. Every time you say the word bomb. It's hello. Sometimes it does it in a deeper voice, but usually it's kind of high pitched and tinny.
That's very funny. Well, do we need to grab any supplies before we go? Let me see me.
My sister actually might be able to sell you some mushrooms if you need them. You'll have to. We can't give them to you. You have to buy them, because we need. If people get hurt, we need them. But
I mean, that's only fair.
The great and mighty Finn is already good for supplies.
I think I'm okay
For
now, I think.
I'm trying to see whether or not I have a short, whether I need a short rest or not. I didn't take any damage, which doesn't make any sense.
a short rest will also refill your spell slots because you're a warlock.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't know if I've taken a short rest yet.
It takes like an hour and a half to walk back, so we could count that as a short rest if y'all want to take one.
Okay.
It's just walking. So yeah.
Sure.
Okay, yes. That actually, I did get a spell back. I wasn't sure what was going on with the way it looks.
I'm one spell slot short, but I don't think a short rest gets me anything back since I'm a cleric.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Everything other than a warlock gets them back on a long rest.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'll make do.
And then again, I only get 2 spell slots, so.
Yeah, even level 20, you only get 4.
Ooh.
Alright. Let's head off, or do we want to buy some stuffs?
We might want to conserve our gold unless we really need something.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
So you all go back. I assume you also take the chain chomp with you to the cannon.
Yep.
Yep.
Let it follow along with the stick.
You make your way back to the cannon. There's actually some. You didn't notice on your way to the town, but returning from the town, you noticed that a good few of the crates that were in the river have actually been used to make another small makeshift wall around the to the side of the cannon off the path, with some toads and goombas now fortifying this position as well. They don't really. They look at you and see, like, yeah, those are people we recognize, and they don't really pay you any heed as you walk up to the cannon.
I will pull out the silver star and, should we get into the cannon first?
At the moment, you see no opening at all, other than the obvious end of the barrel. But you don't see any opening for her ammunition or even a power source.
I was just gonna moosh it against it, but I also don't want to moosh it against it and have it fire while no one's in it.
Maybe we could examine it to see if we can find out how the star goes in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna push it up against the text.
The text, okay. As you do that, the text in the form of a question mark does begin to glow the closer the star gets, and as you push it against the blue metal, you'd assume that there'd be some resistance, but you actually stumble forward a little bit as the silver star is easily absorbed into it, as if there was nothing there. It's like pushing into air until
Nice.
your hands meet the metal, and you're able to right yourself.
Well,
In your heads, you hear power source acquired. Previous launch trajectory defaulted.
well, I think that means it's on. Did you guys hear that?
I
Imagine
so.
no one could miss it.
Huh. Oh,
If-
geez, I wonder why.
Impact nullification activated.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Charging.
That is so that we don't immediately splatter upon landing wherever this thing shoots us.
Charge 50%.
Uh-oh.
Should we?
Charge 60%.
Okay, okay.
Get ready.
Oh,
for
shit!
this?
Please
Climb in,
enter.
climb in the cannon, quick!
Please enter as the back hinges open.
Oh!
Huh.
I mean...
You'd leave the chain jump in.
Okay.
You're going with this. Awesome! Okay,
And Kaden just has to kind of.
So chain chomps with you.
Yeah.
Pretty
He's just
tight.
gonna dangle
So the chain chomp will be able to get the food because it's pretty tight.
Yeah, at this
that's
point.
okay, we'll sacrifice another ration after we get to wherever the hell we're going.
It's nomming happily. As
Nom nom.
Okay.
the hinge open part slams behind you. Charge 75%. Default trajectory locked in. Floating island base.
Okay, good. It's aimed at something. I was like, wait a second. What if the default is just open air? I wish I were a paratrooper right now.
Charging 90%.
I'm putting my head inside of my shell.
Charging.
Finn's doing the same.
Charge 100%. Words. Ready to fire.
Is it waiting for a prompt?
Ready to fire.
Fire!
Wing to the sky as a large explosion emits from it. The three of you and you change gets launched into the sky. Hundreds of feet up into the air. You're soaring. The wind is howling past you as a slight trail of white sparkles tails behind you.
I will proceed to scream.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see the chain chomp spinning and actually trying to gnaw at some clouds that you pass by.
I'm just imagining that Finn's facial features are being like dragged back, like
Absolutely.
Flap.
Any sort of like loose anything is just being torn back. Not off, but you're going fast.
And he's got one hand just holding his hat in place, make sure it doesn't fly off.
In about 10 seconds that it takes from launch to landing as this giant floating island that was hovering above you, looming in the sky, and a pretty intimidating presence casting a shadow over a field, is now far or below you, and it looks much smaller, but it grows as you rapidly approach it, and as you approach it, you see anyone that isn't. You see, like, through the tears in your eyes, this larger than normal Koopa, just kind of chilling in the center of this open stone crafted area with some. This looks less like a fort and more like a coliseum, as there's this large open circular area and what almost seem like bleachers, just layers of stone benches wrapped around.
That sounds so cool.
Out the outside of which holds a cannon and a small path leading to a small sort of shack, still made out of stone. As you approach and thud into the ground.
Ha! The great and mighty Finn feared nothing!
Wrong map. You saw nothing.
I didn't see anything, actually.
Yeah.
It didn't even
Good.
load.
And I think as Finn is just getting his bearings, he just looks around wildly and is just gonna lock his eyes onto this Koopa there. You!
You can position yourselves any cell anywhere you want in the circle.
I'm pretty sure Kane's gonna probably end up hitting a wall because all I can imagine is Paint Mom just bounces. After he
Ping pong 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 bonk.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then by the time it comes to a stop, he's just got swirly eyes.
Yeah, basically. And I somehow imagine the little chain chomp probably bounced too.
Yep,
Wait.
absolutely. It lands right by Caden, probably.
Oh.
As the large Koopa jolts up. Ugh. Who are you? How'd you even get up here?
I'm gonna check and see.
What?
Is he a paratrooper?
He's not.
Well, how the hell did you get up here?
I jumped.
Ow!
What?
What is your leg day like?
What's a leg day?
Ah, irrelevant. How did you jump all the way up here?
I'm strong. I'm fast. Wait. Aren't you? You're the ones that are fighting King Bowser. As he points at you.
So
You're
our
the ones that-
reputation precedes us. Yes,
You're the-
you stand before us, and particularly the great and mighty Finn. Be afraid.
I ain't afraid of no great and mighty Finn. I'm
You
even greater
sound-
and mightier.
You-
Greatier and mightier.
Them's fighting words.
Oh, you want to fight? Oh, I'll fight. I'll fight you right now. As he starts hopping up, brings up his fists. They call me Koopa the Quick. Come
Oh
on.
god. Oh
Let's go.
god. Fucking Koopa the
As-
Quick.
As I will need everyone to roll initiative.
Let's see, where is it? Ah, there.
How do I? Can never remember where it
Oh,
is.
jeez.
I don't even remember what I'm doing.
Initiative is on the attributes screen, top right corner.
Oh,
Below your-
right.
Thank you.
There it is.
My brain, I stopped thinking. This whole week I no think.
Man, we rolled some bad ones.
I mean, he is Koopa the Quick.
Okay. As soon before you can even really respond, this much larger than normal Koopa. I'm trying to. Oh, I put there we go. This much larger than normal Koopa runs up to you with a lightning fast speed as he is holding out two daggers, probably the size of Caden, and will swing 3 times, twice on the Great and Mighty Finn and one on the next closest target, Kubai. Being
As a reaction, I'm gonna hellish rebuke his ass.
well, that's when you take damage. So
Okay.
if you even take damage, yeah. Finn, does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Okay. What about an 18?
Yes.
Okay. You take 7 piercing damage.
Jeez. Oh, and I
And-
forgot about the temporary 5 there, so get rid of those.
Yeah,
and-
remember each of you who had 5 temporary hit points from the free meal. And Kubai. Does a 27 hit?
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna hellish rebuke him.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
What is
First
this
off,
guy
you
talking
take,
about?
oh god, 10 damage.
That bitch.
Okay. And what is Hellish Rebuke like?
When you're damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you that you can see, point your finger. The creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. They must make a dex saving throw.
Okay. Okay. Dexterity saving throw?
Yep,
Which would be
13.
They succeed.
Will they
And
take half as much?
if he did not have evasion, as his he quickly swipes you, and before the flames can even come get and even surround him, he dodges out of the way.
Dang it.
As he was here, he will disengage as a bonus action and move here. I think that's where I measured to. Ha! Told you, ass.
Did anyone get the number on that train car?
I know train. I'm faster than a train. As it's the chain chomp's go. The chain chomp. Huh. Actually, someone roll me a d20 or no, just roll me an animal handling check.
I can do it, I
Okay.
guess.
17. I'll say, hey, with that, the chain chomp, having seen, not necessarily your friend yet, but recognizing you've given it food, you've given it food continually. This thing just hurt the things that are giving it food. Is going to. Is that much movement? Is just simply going to dash up to it, using its action to dash and just get in its face, and it's chomping, but it can't make an attack action quite yet.
Heck yeah, Chompy! Woo!
Caden, your turn.
Okay. Caden would get out the crossbow. This boy is big. Or, no, short bow, yeah. 120. Okay. True attack. Oh?
A 19 does not hit.
Oh,
As
shit.
yeah, it doesn't hit.
Oh, shit.
Even though it's big,
Yeah,
damn.
seriously. Yeah, actually, that kind of fits. Caden's just gonna be, oh shit.
As
What?
it brings up one of its daggers and just slashes the arrow in half in midair. Ha! You gotta be quicker than that. And you're not gonna be quicker than me.
Oh no.
And that was your action?
Yep. Oh no.
So we gotta get a 20 or higher to hit this guy?
It may also have... Oh. Did it seem to snatch that arrow?
It swiped it. It didn't snatch it.
Okay.
I'll say for like mechanics, that was just flavor.
Okay.
And Caden, do you have anything else you would like to do?
Unfortunately, no. Kaden's kind of useless at the moment.
Okay. Next up is Kubai.
Obviously, dex saving throws really bad.
Oh, and just remember, natural 20s do automatically hit.
Oh,
Just as a reminder of how mechanics work.
okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. How to cast Witch Bolt on it? Oh, wait a second. Oh no, it's not a type of creature. It's not like a fae or something. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can cast Witch Bolt on it.
Okay.
I do believe it's a ranged attack roll.
Yes, it is. A
Fuck.
13 does not hit. As he definitely dodges out of the way. That was your action.
Action, 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 action. Yeah, it's all actions. I don't think I have anything in my inventory that'd make my life easier here.
Yep. You have one ability that is a bonus action, but yeah.
Do I? Because I don't think I do.
Yeah.
I have a reaction and only actions. Because my Koopa.
Oh, well.
Oh, my feet? Features?
Yeah, features as well.
Oh, features.
Yeah.
Oh! Well, we don't need that yet. Well, maybe.
Yeah, I didn't want to explicitly say it. Like,
Well, no, that's a good thing, because for me, that should have been in my spellbook. I can't believe that's a feature.
well, it's not the healing light specifically. Yeah, that's not a spell. It's a feature from your class. Just
Yeah.
trying to remind you that you have it. But yeah. Anyway. Not trying to hate character.
No, that's okay, because I had no idea that's where that would be hiding. I'd completely forgotten I had that ability. I'm not gonna cast that, though. Because my hit points aren't low enough. And you lost temporary hit points, too, so we're both okay. Ish.
Yeah.
When he hits us the next time, it's gonna suck.
Him hitting at all is gonna suck.
I also rolled really high for those. But yeah. So that's your turn? You don't want to move?
No, I'd rather keep the chain chomp between me and the big guy.
Okay. Next up is the great and mighty Finn.
Okay. In that case, Finn going to cast Command.
Oh,
So this guy needs to roll a Wisdom save.
a wisdom save. Yes. That had saving throw. That. Oh. He fails.
Okay. In that case, Finn is going to command him to flee. Flee, foul cretin!
Okay. And that's all you do for the turn?
Let's see, do I have anything else I can do? I'm just gonna check real quick. Do. think that's all I can do, yeah.
Okay. Top of the initiative, it is him as. What does command look like from Finn?
Well, let's see. It's essentially a one-word command, so you would point at the quick and just shout in a magically amplified voice, "Flee!" And then add
This- This booming voice echoes throughout what seems to be this coliseum, as this large Koopa shudders a bit, and immediately just begins running in the opposite direction. Contrary to all of its boasting, the target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means. See what's in range. Mars was a saving throw. Spells no effect on dead. Huh. I'm not sure how. Would you say this? Even though I'm the DM, I'm not really sure how to interpret this one. Would you say, hey, command hand forces it to use its action to dash in this instance?
Well, it does say the fastest available means, so...
That would be the fastest because it's the highest amount of distance traveled.
Yeah.
And there's a cannon over there.
Yep. But you do also see that at there's doors right here that are closed.
Besides, it's going to try and flee directly away from Finn.
So odds are he's gonna run all the way over here.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, which would only be here, because that's the. No. Yeah, you actually see him run up these stone bleachers and hop over the wall. And he disappears behind the wall. Before you hear a quick, "Ah! Why'd I do that?" As that's his turn. It didn't take an action to dash to get over there, but he still used his action to dash, even though there wasn't enough space for him to move. So, which brings us to the Chain Chomp. Which hops up the stone bleachers, but gets stuck at the edge, as there's about like a 10-foot wall behind the bleachers, preventing the Chain Chomp from hopping over as well. Caden, your turn.
Okay. Kaden's kind of panicky. He's like, okay, arrow don't work. What do? Which in my case, I really am like, what do?
I mean, we don't really have the opportunity to negotiate with it.
Do we?
Well, I mean, he's not gonna listen. He's already started to kick our asses, and he's identified us as enemies, so... anything that limits his ability to move around is probably a good idea, though, so...
He also seems vulnerable to magic.
Well, some magic.
I don't have magic, though.
I'm thinking if we get up on the bleachers, maybe? That way he can't. He's gonna have to come up to get to us.
I think Aiden's trying to suggest something.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. What about that? Kaden fishes out the mushroom from like the very first session.
The
I think it was some kind of mushroom or something that turned them into. What was it? A puddle
Yeah.
or something?
oh, that mushroom. There's so many mushrooms.
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember. Like, wait, wasn't there the thing that Finn and Kaden tried, and they just turned into like a little puddle? I don't remember exactly what it was anymore.
It should. Yeah, it's in your inventory. It's the artist's comp.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it does. Okay, round left likeness in a photo paint and put a paint for 1 minute. Would he be willing? Like, would Ben be able to command him to eat this?
I can try.
And
Try.
if he, like, we can just toss the paint somewhere, I guess. I don't know. Okay, and just holds up the mushroom.
Remember this is still like combat, so I only have like 6 seconds. So yeah, no, have
Okay,
like
yeah, so.
yeah, full conversation won't be enough time for that.
Okay.
But you can,
So,
yeah, you see Caden pull out the mushroom and say, what does Caden say?
yeah, it's like, what about this? The paint mushroom.
Better than nothing.
Well, I mean, what if we tricked him into eating it?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to. When am I able to prepare an action? Because we're on the same turn.
You're essentially on the same initiative, so I'll let you all move, act, and take action, and then bonus action, and all at the same time, right? For this one.
Okay, I will take the mushroom and announce. I'm gonna prepare an action to announce loudly, like if he pulls himself back over the wall, because I assume he's coming back. I'm gonna announce loudly that I'm going to eat the superpower mushroom, and that will help me take care of him for sure. Like it'll do the deception type check, and I'll hold it above my head and see if I can get I'll let him steal it. if he wants to try and steal it from me.
Okay.
Could I use guidance to kind of buff her deception check?
Yeah. Yeah, yes you can.
Whatever you get, it'll be a 3 on top of it.
And we'll actually wait to do the deception check till his turn because it's a rated action.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll be Kubai's action into ready the action, and Finn cast guidance. That's his action, and Caden would have to move up a little bit to give Kubai the mushroom, but again, you can move back if you would like to.
Yeah, that's what he's probably gonna do.
Yep. Any of y'all can
Actually,
move.
he has no reason to actually move back. He's like, here you go.
Okay. And if Kubai and Finn would like to move anywhere, now's the time.
I guess Finn will move right here, I guess.
Okay. That's where everyone wants to be. Okay.
Yeah.
As the three of you take your turns, and a moment after you all plan this, the large green Koopa, you see it jump above the wall the wall and land and beyond the bleachers, staring at you, which triggers Kubai's ready to action.
I just remembered. I have a super mushroom that'll definitely help me take care of him in one hit. And I will hold the mushroom up above my head, like I'm cheering myself on.
Give me a deception check.
Son of a fuck.
13. The 13 total. And I'll do those insight against it. You see, super mushroom. No. As he runs up and swipes it out of your hand, you'll have to eat it quicker than that, and immediately takes a bite of it, causing what? Why does my stomach feel like a rainbow? And he immediately turns into a large, multicolored puddle of paint for the next minute.
Quickly, we have to get rid of this puddle now.
You have 1 minute.
Are we still in initiative?
No. No,
Okay,
but
stop
I'll.
gathering up this puddle.
I have a shovel and I have a shield.
So do I. Let's start shoveling them over the side quickly.
Okay. Yep, I'll say you can. If y'all work together, you can shovel him over the side of the wall, but that will still. He's still at the bottom.
Well, I'm saying if both of us have a shield and a shovel, we should shovel him into 2 different shields and pull them apart.
Yeah.
Oh god, I didn't think of that.
Basically spread him as far out as possible.
Yep.
And I think Finn would even try to, fling the paint right over the edge of the island.
Yeah, same, yeah.
That, I'll require an athletics check.
Okay, athletics.
Whoever who would like to roll can do it with advantage from the other one helping.
Okay.
But what's your athletics modifier?
Low, because I'm a caster.
In that case, I have a +3, so 19.
19.
Nice.
Within the minute that you all rush to carrying the globs of this paintified Koopa up these bleachers and flinging it over the walls and off the edge of the island that you can barely see through some cracks in the stone. The paint falls off the sheer cliff face in all kinds of directions until the minute passes.
You're a genius, Caden.
I guess, even though I don't think I want to know how he looks like now.
I wouldn't want to be standing underneath this island.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay,
Koopa the Quick, you were a formidable opponent, but you're also gullible.
I will also encourage the chain chomp to eat any paint that's left over.
Oh, it was doing that anyway.
Okay.
Oh. Good chompy.
But it was doing that as you were shuffling some of the paint.
Oh.
After the minute passes, another minute passes. No, the Koopa the Quake did say he jumped up here last time. He hasn't jumped up again. And and Chompy, the chain chomp, lets out a loud belch. He
Oh.
actually seems kind of satisfied.
Very
This
full.
bottomless ball of mouth.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Well,
Feel morbidly satisfied.
I
That's
guess he
the
wasn't
worst
so
way.
quick after all.
That's not definitely one way to put it.
I mean, the trauma's real. You basically dismembered a guy.
Yeah.
God.
The great and mighty Finn does not wish to reflect upon this.
Yes, let's not think too hard about this.
Yes, this never happened. We all agree.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Indeed. We never met anyone up here. Let's continue.
We should take a look around. Like, was he guarding anything, or was he just up here for some reason?
Presumably, he would have been operating that cannon, I think.
But there's there's doors.
Yeah, these are very large, kind of not really ornate. They're just large for the sake of being large doors.
So they're not locked or anything?
Would you like to try to open them?
Yes.
They take a bit of effort from their size, but they are not locked. And you notice there isn't even a locking mechanism to lock them.
Huh.
Suppose we should see if there are any other Koopa stationed here.
Hmm.
You open in the first door, you find a bit of a kind of sitting room with some clearly empty weapon racks. There's a few chairs. It's not on the map, but yeah, there's a few chairs and a small sitting table. And
Do they
that's
look
pretty much it.
used? Like, could Koopa the Quick even really fit in here?
Koopa the Quick into this room? Yes. Onto the chairs? No. And the chairs also look ancient. All the stonework looks very ancient.
Can I do a history check to see if there's anything interesting, like, of historical value, maybe? Like a book or a mural or something?
And
Sure.
I think Finn would want to look around and see if there's anything useful.
Yeah, just probably
Uh,
want something to look at for.
Unless you want on a really old, somewhat damaged chair or table, there's not really anything of use here in this room.
Alright.
Should I roll history? Or...
Yeah. 22. This is actually looking at the layout. What's clearly a centralized flat area surrounded by bleachers and a small sitting room. Off to one side, this is some sort of coliseum. And you remember her reading about, yeah, the ancient Shroomish had things like this, and this is actually a fairly standard layout.
Cool.
And sometimes they had extra parts added on. Sometimes they were just a coliseum. Yep.
I'm still curious why it's in the sky, but maybe that's just for effect.
Salvation.
Yeah.
You assume it's for effect.
Well, do you want to see if the cannon that's up here is active, or...
I would presume it is, seeing as it apparently regularly fires on the Goomba village.
The question mark that you look at the cannon, it's built almost identically, or it is been built identically to the one that you were just launched from like 2 minutes ago, actually. And the question mark on the side of its blue metal is glowing.
Well, looks like it works.
Yep.
Is it me, or does it look much bigger than the one we were launched from?
Maybe? Unless this is just meant for them to get down there? And the other one for retreating?
Well, we want to make sure that if we're gonna try and use it to get to the mobile fortress, to aim it at the mobile fortress, because if it's still aimed at the mushroom or at the village, then we're gonna have a rough time.
Yes. Also, we'd better clear the rest of this island before we do anything. You know, like, is this like a structure over here? Stairwell going down?
Yes, this is a stairwell.
We had better make sure there's no one else up here before we go commandeering this cannon under any circumstance.
True. Is there a way we could maybe disarm it? Like, if a Koopa comes up here and decides to launch an attack?
The crystal? Star? Maybe?
You do
I
know
mean...
that taking the silver star or whatever's powering it out would keep you from launching yourselves as well.
Well, I mean, we'd have the star, though. If we can figure out how to take it out, then we'd have it, and they wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
Take the key out the ignition.
I would point out that might be our only way off this island.
Well, yeah, but we'd
No.
still have the star. I mean, if we can take it out.
But
Put
then
it
how
back
would we
in?
launch ourselves?
Well, it was easy enough to put in, down there.
And then how would we bring it with us after we've used it to launch ourselves?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What do you mean? If
Well,
I can figure out how to get the star out of this and put it in my backpack.
There's a step you're missing in this thought
Okay.
process. Let me put it like this. That cannon is our only way off the island.
Yeah.
Unless we can survive a long fall. So, in order to use it, the star has to be in it. And how would we take the star out of it after we've launched ourselves?
Oh, well, I thought we were gonna go check out the basement. Or
Well,
whatever that stair is. In the meantime, if a Koopa comes and sneaks past us, I don't want them firing weapons at the village. So I'm just gonna take the star. If I can pull the star out, then I'll take the star with us. We'll go down the stairs, do what we need to do, and then I'll take the star out of my backpack and put it back in the cannon. That way, if there's any Koopas who sneak past us, they can't fire on the village.
Something tells me if they know that there are intruders up here, firing on the village might be their secondary priority. But that said, I suppose there's no reason not to take it out in that circumstance, I guess.
Guess.
I mean, one of you two could hold on to it too, but I mean, I managed to safely hold on to it previously, so it may be that the stars are protecting me from its effects, and that way I don't become giant and terrifying.
Well, feel free.
I will put my hands up against the what's it called? The question mark, and see if I could like pull, like using like
In your
magic.
head, not... Okay. After you, when you put your hands up against the blue metal around the question mark, and you try to exert your will on the cannon, you hear in your head, Kubai, Finn and Kaden, you do not hear this. Awaiting orders.
Give me the silver star, is what I will think at it. Actually, I'll say it out loud, even.
Power removal. Accepted. Removing silver star power source. Please stand back.
I'll step back.
As the E question mark glows a bit more intensely, it's getting hard to look at. and the silver star, similarly to how you pushed it in, floats outwards from the metal as if there was nothing there and just floats in midair.
Okay, I will carefully take it and stick it in my backpack.
As soon as you do that, the glowing of the question mark fades. It is not glowing anymore. It just looks like plain metal.
This also means that they can't escape. If there's anybody here.
Yeah. Suppose that works in our favor for now.
Okay. And with that, I assume you all go to the north and try to head down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You walk down into this clearly underground section of this strange coliseum that for some reason has a cannon. It gets darker, and from beyond the stairs loop around a bit, and you can see the glowing of torchlight emanating from the bottom. As you find yourself here.
Hmm.
I don't believe any of you have dark vision, correct?
Correct.
I think so.
Also,
What
be
would that
careful-
be? A feature?
That would be a feature. And be careful walking around, because I'm still not used to making maps where they properly align to grid, so you might clip through walls.
Fair enough.
But as for now, you have free movement to explore. You see a torch to your left, and to the right is a hallway that eventually turns left. You can barely see.
Is there a way for a, like, do we have torches?
Yeah, I have like 10 of them.
Okay.
And I'll just pull out a torch and light it.
Okay. I shall dim light of 40 feet, bright light of 20 feet, update.
Oh, that's so cool! Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was I looking for?
I can just have y'all emit light if you decide to pull out a torch.
Huh. I'm just
Oh,
looking
you
at my.
can see the door icons. Okay, that's convenient.
So these are doors? Oh,
Yep.
sorry. Oh, I was not actually opening that. I was just...
Do you open it?
No, I do not open it. I just got curious about the symbols.
Yeah,
Didn't know they actually react.
yeah, they do.
Okay,
That's
good to
so
know.
funny! That's
Not
so
gonna
cool!
Yeah, did not know that was a thing.
Yep.
That's actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
What do? You find yourself in another hallway with a torch at the end and a light emitting from a clearly open door to the left.
Do we hear anything from the door that we're about to pass?
You hear nothing.
I suppose we should start clearing this place. Well, let's get to it, and then Finn will open the door, peer in, and then slowly...
Immediately crap himself.
The great and mighty Finn has discovered the arsenal.
As you open the door, you see dozens of like a dozen bob-ombs staring blankly at the wall ahead. They don't turn to notice. They don't turn to look at you as you reclose the door. They're just standing there.
On
I'll
your knees.
Hmm?
Here's they are. inert at the moment. So we
They
should
appear
just
to be.
shut them back in there until we find some manner of control mechanism for them.
Yes.
What was that?
I guess so.
Yep. And yeah, you just, unless I say, you pretty much have free reign to just explore.
Hmm.
Though
Well, if
obviously,
they're-
like, say what you're doing before you actually do it.
Can you just gonna curiously look at this room? And at least peek in.
You gotta peek it.
Oh.
You find. Oh, sorry. You find racks of food, just tall racks, not up to the ceiling. A cabinet open and clearly filled with like jarred food. It's put in there so it's not open and wouldn't fall. And to your right, you see some weapon racks, just miscellaneous simple weapons, spears, clubs, and a couple other things. And through the cracks, you can see a Koopa hunched over and audibly snacking on something.
Where's Chompy?
Oh,
Oops.
I did not anticipate you actually bringing him, so I forgot to put him on the map.
Oh. Kane's
Well,
just gonna quietly
wanna-
close the door and just like keep Chompy out of this room unless we want to face the person in there too.
Oh, I think we should just let Chompy in the room. We don't have to go in there. We'll just let him have some fun.
But it has a lot of food.
Well, I mean, we have food.
Kane's
And-
gonna step back and just look.
Yeah, I saw it, and I think it'd be fun to let Chompy have lots of food. Also, this might be a good chance to be like, teach Chompy a word, so that we can help make him, be able to understand us better. So if we say, Chompy, go eat, then he'll go and eat, right? And he'll maybe learn that.
Sure.
I mean, they're supposed to be as smart as a dog.
They are not.
They're not.
You know this. They are not. They are dog-like in their behaviors. They're not as smart as a dog.
Well, I guess we can try to at least still teach him a word. Oh, I feel so bad for the Koopa in there. They're just snacking.
I mean, we could go in there and talk to him, but we could also have Chompy eat lots of food, which would make him very happy.
Yeah. Though.
But if
he's actually hungry
if you feel sad about the food going away, then
No, I like food.
we don't have to do that. But yeah, if he's going in there, the food will be gone, I presume.
Yeah.
Should we perhaps investigate the other rooms first before that one?
Yeah, we can do that.
That's a good idea.
In that case, Finn will go to investigate this room across the hall.
Okay. As you open it, you find two Koopas currently sleeping in their assigned beds, clearly lazing about and shirking off whatever duties they would have. I would have you roll a stealth check. Just Finn, as you're the one that opened the door.
20.
Natural. Yeah, the door doesn't even creak.
You will close it after taking a quick look around inside the room. There were two lazy bones in there. I'm beginning to think that Koopa the Quick was the only one taking his job seriously here.
But then again, he's not exactly.
Oh, is this door here already open?
Yes.
Alright, in that case, I think Finn will go to just peek in. Oh, it just leads into there.
The
Bless you.
the door at the end of the hallway leads into the same storage room that was just peeked into.
Mhm.
Though from this angle, you can see a chest in the corner as well.
Alright. I think we'll just leave that for later and look at this last one here.
You open the door, and you see, well, you see two Koopas sitting on a table currently playing cards. As they just pipe up. Yeah, what do you want? We're playing cards. No one. What do you want? They don't even look at you.
Finn is going to confer with Kubai quietly.
Okay, so that's a total of 5 Koopa up here that we may need to deal with. How do we want to deal with them?
Mhm.
I mean, sorry, I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
Was there a door between the upstairs and the downstairs?
There was not. It was just stairs.
I don't know. Part of me is like wants to be like completely altruistic, and another part of me is like we need to capture them or knock them out, or you know.
Well, there always is. Whenever you make an attack, any sort of attack, you can just specify non-lethal and knock them out instead of killing them.
Yeah.
Yep.
There is another idea that I have. We could potentially pretend that we are their new commanders.
I mean, are they gonna believe a giant buff Magikoopa and a skinny?
Well, they might
True
believe
buff.
magic.
Well, I was just, I just was like, I'm going to, okay, here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, no, because the guy asked me a question, right? If I don't respond, he's gonna be suspicious. So what I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna gesture at, Finn to, like, back off to, like, to like, here-ish. And I'm gonna say, did you see? He's in the kitchen eating food again.
What?
I'm gonna back off, like.
Fine, I'll go deal with him. James, as you see him turn around, and he does notice you, but give me a deception check.
I'm gonna use guidance just to, buff for deception.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I mean, I still smell like barf,
Well,
and
yeah, you do still smell like barf. That's a 12, and that still could be enough because I have to roll insight. I'm just gonna say that was was a 4. As the blue Koopa Troopa passes by you, you look weird. As he walks into the other room, and you just hear the word James screamed loud as he just starts berating him, just yelling. And Dimbai, just so you know this, because you would know this, at least in Bowser's, at least in the Koopa Troop, not necessarily other places, his Koopas are kind of treated equally regardless everywhere else, but in the Koopa Troop, there is a somewhat default hierarchy of green shells at the bottom, red shells in the middle, blue shells at top.
Yeah.
It's not official, but that's how, like, culturally it is.
And let's see, the guy we saw eating was a red, and these two that we saw in here were greens, right?
Yes.
And these two in here were reds, right?
Yeah, and the guy who tore off past me is a blue.
Ah, okay, so this guy's green, other guy was blue, and the other 3 were reds.
No.
And I'm gonna say, well, you know, basically, since they've seen us, I'll nod, because, like, surely a Magic Koopa is generally understood as being a commanding presence if there's one present.
Yes, you would know that. Yes.
So I would just say, well, go ahead. You may as well give them some orders.
Alright, in that case, let's see, the blue one took off into here, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
In that case, then we'll open it, and he'll adopt a rather professional stance as he pretends to observe the
Wait, where did Caden go?
tongue lashing.
Oh.
Yeah, I stepped backwards, and I was sharing space.
Before, what's everyone doing with Chompy?
Caden will have to probably get the stick out again, just in case he's actually hungry again.
Okay,
Because
you're
they're not
currently
full.
In fact,
currently distracting Chompy. Got it.
Yeah.
Just Chompy from getting any ideas.
You were able to open and close it quickly enough that before Chompy can see the room of delight.
Yeah. Even though I'm pretty sure he's like still.
Oh,
full.
we could relegate that food to the village.
Yeah, let's just see how the dice roll. So Finn is going to pretend that he's a superior, observing this Koopa giving his subordinate a lecture for snacking.
Oh, it's more than a lecture. I'm gonna move you over here. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Great. I need to refresh again. I got the bug. As you turn the corner, it's definitely more than a lecture. As you see the blue Koopa Troopa, not like pounding on him, but definitely slapping him around. as there's just a pile of multiple half-eaten breads and cheeses and vegetables and stuff. Like it doesn't look like he even finished a single item. He just took bites out of everything.
Oh.
What a jerk. I'm brewing a plot. I'm coming up with an idea. Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay, I will. Have we heard the name of any
What's
commander or know the name of anyone who's in command at all? Like even the name of the Bowser Princess clone chick that we saw. Do you remember her name?
I don't believe I've said it, but if I did, Unless you remember me telling you, I'm gonna have to say no.
Okay. Is there an easy, like, something that I can remember off the top of my head that's like a commander's name?
Well, you do know.
Other
you
than
remember
King
you
Bowser.
just fought Koopa the Quick a second
It's
ago.
true, but he's of green shell and he's a bit of a dolt. So I mean, I guess I'll default to that. It is, I will clear my throat and I will just start to shout as though I am a commanding officer and say, we have new orders. Koopa the Quick has been recalled to the mobile fortress. We are here to replace him. And we have been given a specific order to demoralize the Goombas in the village because they are harboring fugitives from the Mushroom Kingdom.
Koopa the Quick, that mercenary, he was the one that he was the only one that could figure out how to fire the cannon.
Well,
Okay.
I will pull out the Silver Star and say,
Koopa is now.
I have the key to the cannon, and I can fire it just fine.
Oh. Okay. Wait, why'd you take it out then?
To make sure none of you idiots decided to leave after we dismissed him. For insubordination.
Well, and the one in the doorway is the only one that's actually talking. Well, I can fly, but yeah, the others would probably leave. They don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Why'd I say that? As he just stares at you, terrified now.
Well, you can make good use of your time here by helping us. Take the food and load it into the cannon. We're going to fire it directly at that village and cover them with it.
Yeah, some of that cheese smells really bad. That's a good idea. Aye, boss. As he salutes and goes into starts going into the food room.
I will bang on the door. I will bang on the door and get these two helping.
Okay, and now let's transfer over to Finn because Finn wants to do something.
Yep, sorry about that.
Risk.
Yellow.
Weren't you about to say something?
I was honestly just waiting for Kubai to finish up there, but then I'm going to head over to the blue Koopa and shout, "Attention!"
You just hear this weird grumble as the blue Koopa snaps to a salute, dropping the red Koopa in the half-eaten pile of food, and just looks above you. Then slowly brings his head down to meet your gaze, as he was clearly expecting Koopa the Quick. Or someone bigger. But yeah.
If you are quite finished, you have new orders. Just basing off the fact that this door was open, that Finn would have been able to hear Kubai's conversation.
Yes, clearly, yes.
Yes. Bring your subordinate. Come!
Aye, boss!
Now then, seeing as you were too busy, he glares at the red Koopa, slacking off and contaminating your rations. You have new orders. We are going to be launching this food towards the Goomba village to demoralize those fools.
Okay. And the red
and also, these three know, you two don't. Koopa the Quick is done. We're in charge now.
Aye, boss. As they swiftly get to work, not really questioning your authority anymore. The red one sheepishly goes back to his pile and starts picking it up. Yep. As they slowly take as much of the food as they can carry. It's about a third of it with all of them currently. And they just march in a line up to the stairs. And disappear up the stairs, leaving you in here until they come back.
You are very clever.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go up there and make sure that the cannon is pointed in the right direction and is set to a soft landing, so that we can deliver these supplies to the Goombas.
Yes, better do that. In the meantime, I think I'll just get something to help keep Chompy here sated. And I'll just, grab some food for Chompy.
Okay, I will head up so that we can open up the cannon and put stuff inside it.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Will you be coming back down, or will you be staying up there? After you do it.
After we open it and put the food in, we'll be coming back down because I want to deliver all of the food.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm also going to insist we take the weapons as well, because I mean, why not?
Good idea, boss. Sharp cheese.
Sorry, that's a terrible pun.
People also question the Blue Koopa. Blue Koopa, you.
Yes, sir.
Where is your control mechanism for the bombs down below?
Did you not get it from Cooper the Quick?
That idiot!
He told us that it was down here somewhere. Oh, I'm going to have him cleaning out latrines for this.
Well, he is a mercenary, so we probably just stole it.
In that case, the bombs are compromised. Of little use to us.
Oh, but
Oh, what the hey, we may as well launch them towards the village as well, even if they can't be armed.
we could just get another remote. I think.
How long would it take to requisition one from the mobile fortress?
A few days, I think. I don't know how bombs work. I'm just guessing.
We can leave them here. It's probably fine. Best not to give them unexploded ordnance.
Indeed. Hold on a moment. He's gonna go back to Kuba and Kane and whisper. I'm thinking maybe if we could potentially launch the bombs close to the village, we could also get a message out to Bubario and, let him know there's about another, we're in there again. He goes up here to check. Let's see. 12. Another dozen bombs for, rehabilitating.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, we could probably let him know about it afterwards. But I'm worried that if the bombs don't have commands, they might decide to just blow up.
That's why I'm thinking we don't send them directly to the village.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. We are on the same
But
page.
here's what I'm thinking. After we launch the food, we tell them that there's a unit in the field that does have a control mechanism, and we're just going to send the bombs towards their general vicinity. Close to the village, but not directly on it. And then, well, honestly, if that cannon works the same way the one we got launched from does, then we could probably use it to fly over there with them and, deliver the news ourselves.
Yeah, but we need to deal with the Koopas here first before we deal with any of that.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
In fact, how do we want to do that? Do we want to just take care of them, or do we want to, maybe fool them into leaving?
Did Caden hear that they didn't want to be there?
Yes.
Okay, so Caden's gonna bring that as they don't actually want to be here, so
Okay, we could claim that they.
I have an idea. I have an idea about this, because I've seen this sort of thing before.
Go ahead.
The orders are to withdraw from this station because Koopa the Quick has stolen the device.
The control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because the mobile fortress is going to be shutting down, we would like you to return to your homes back in the kingdom and wait until you are recalled at a later date. You aren't being deployed to the fortress because it's about to move and you don't have any current orders. Enjoy your time off.
Yeah,
It is without pay.
You guys are getting paid?
We are your superiors. Of course, we're paid.
Okay, boss. You want us to load the rest of the food, right?
Yep, load
Yeah.
the food and then you will be returning to your homes in the kingdom.
Okay.
And if need be, we can use the cannon to get you off to a good start in that direction.
I mean, I can fly, but they'd need it anyway.
Finish with the food disposal, and then we will send you on your way.
They all snap to a salute, and they just take a few trips to go in back and forth until all of the food and weapons are cleared out.
I think in the meantime, Finn would have taken maybe a few days worth of rations, like maybe 5 or so, just on top of the 10 he already has.
Yep, I will say there are a total of 30 rations of food in this room. You can take as many as much as you want.
He'll take 5.
Okay, I'll also take 5. Because I used a bunch of mine.
Remember that a day's ration is like that's a lot of food.
Yep. We'll just say that we are going to be taking some of it for just to store back at the mobile fortress.
Yep, but they aren't going to question that because they're probably pocketing shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Kaiden's no problem.
You can clearly see that the red Koopa already has another loaf of bread sticking out of their shell. Not hidden at all, like terribly hidden.
Yeah.
Kaiden, how much would Kaiden be able to just have, considering how small he is?
Well, you have a backpack.
Yeah, but he's also small, with small backpack.
I'm not really doing like carrying capacity, just so long as
Yeah.
you're not holding a ridiculous amount, it's fine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, realistically, you'd probably be able to only handle... Actually, thinking about it, considering how small he is, he might be able to make 2 meals out of 1 ration.
Yeah,
So,
but, like a ration is a nebulous amount of food, enough to sustain one person for a day. So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, so he can actually just easily have the 5 and just be happy for like a month.
Well,
almost, depending on how
No,
he
it's
eats.
still one ration a day. Is just your rations are smaller.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Even though he's gonna be a greedy little fucker, he might actually take 10.
That's a good idea.
He is.
And I hear you. I hear you.
He is greedy, especially with food, and especially if Chompy is following him around.
Mhm.
Yep.
So yeah, he's gonna take that.
There's only
Put
sugar.
Yeah, just put however many rations you want, but also remember, this is also the food that is being fired.
Yeah, this is fine. So, Kate is still gonna take a bit.
Okay.
Only because Chompy.
And as you are taking some of the food, the Koopas walk out of the room and back up the stairs. You see, I'll move you, everyone except Chompy, into here. Because Chompy, you probably could have just given him some food to eat and distract him.
Yeah.
You see, you hear the chest to the south start to rattle, as it is clearly moving and shaking.
Maybe we should check to see what they have stored here. Like, maybe we should ask one of the Koopas, before we go opening this.
No, you know the commander would just open it, so I'm gonna open it.
Well, they're fine. Let's just be ready.
As you open it, and as you unlock it, the lid flies open, and inside you see treasure, gold, as in addition to a small, tiny little yellow star flies out from the chest. Ah! Freedom!
Talking star!
Ah! Talking towel! I'm not gonna do the voice anymore. Out. Talking towel!
Do I recognize the type of star that it is? Is it a from?
It is a star kid.
I will smile and immediately hold out my hands and be like, Star Kid!
Purple Koopa! As it flies around your hands happily. Wait. Why are you here? Are you with the ones that captured me?
No!
No, we certainly are not. In fact, we are freeing you. Just let's be very quiet.
Awesome!
Let's just be very quiet about that until the other Koopa are gone.
Oh, okay, quiet. As it kind of like floats down lower because it doesn't really have a neck to hunch.
How did you end up here exactly, little Star Kid?
Oh, I was trying to find what was I trying to find? He kind of stares off his face.
I think Finn will just very gently put one finger on it and use guidance to see if he can jog its memory.
You have to cast guidance on me to remember. Let's see. Where was that?
Oh, I couldn't tell if you were actually just, playing a part with it being forgetful.
No, I genuinely don't remember. Okay, there. I was here I was sent by the Council of Wishes to help one of our followers. Do you know anyone that helps people get their wishes?
Well, I mean, I adhere to the I made a deal with one of your people to help grant wishes.
Oh, you made a deal with the council?
Yeah.
Wait, purple, as it begins flying around you again. I found you.
Wait, what?
You were looking
Yeah.
for Koopa?
Yeah, I'm here to help. The council witches really like you. You've been helping people, a lot of people's wishes come true. Mostly of people's wishes to not be dead.
I mean,
But you've been helping a lot of people's wishes come true anyway. So the council sent me. Yeah. Oh, I should say my name. My name. What's my name? My name is. You do speak Celestial. Anyone that speaks Celestial understands this, but the rest you just hear the sounds of like chimes and the sound of light, if you can comprehend that. But anyone that can speak Celestial hears the name. Denbai, do you have a name?
I forgot that I was gonna look this up. Do they have naming conventions at all for Star Kids?
It's like actually, I think there's only one named Star Kid in the entirety of the franchise. So,
It's
anything
Twink.
just
Yeah, okay. I was gonna
so
say.
Twink. So yeah, something like that.
Like, so maybe something light associated, like
Yeah.
glimmer, shimmer, spark.
Actually, it would be so funny if their name was Sporkle.
Sporkle.
Yes. Because whenever I actually in real life say something is sparkling, I always say it's Sporkle. It's sporkling.
Do it.
Yes, the same as Sporkle.
Okay. Anyone that cannot hear understand the celestial just hears the sound of twinkling chimes and the sound of light. But anyone that can understand celestial, my name is Sporkle.
Yay!
Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. So, what are we doing now? Oh,
Well, I think we might be dividing all of this treasure.
oh
Yeah, that's a good
there-
idea.
There's a bunch of treasure. It's hard. Treasure's not fun to sleep on. There's a flower in there though. It's pretty soft. It's hot.
Oh boy, I think I might know what that is.
A fire.
Do I need to roll anything?
Yeah. As he dives in and pulls out a fire flower.
Okay, that is combustible.
Who wants it?
Huh.
Anyone mind if Finn takes that, or?
Yeah, you can have it. I mean, you're gonna be in melee anyway, so it strikes me that it's probably a good thing for you to have. Unless...
Yeah. In that case, yeah, I guess Finn will take the fire flower and very tentatively store it.
I put it in your inventory.
Yeah. Carefully store it in a way that won't make his belongings burst into flames.
And the rest of the chest is filled with 15 coins that you can split it up however you want. And at the very bottom of the chest, another red coin.
Okay, so contents are 15 gold pieces and 1 red piece. I've got 1 red coin already. Who wants that?
Hayden can have it. Because I've got
Yay.
2. Mostly because I fell into a pit and got one of them, so...
Yeah, Kaden has.
I say we divide the gold evenly.
Yeah. 5 to each of us. And sorry, Caden, how many red pieces do you have?
None.
In that case, you can have that.
Yay! Okay.
And while everyone
I'm going
is
to
in
encourage the
menu-
Star Kid to get into my backpack because if they see the Star Kid's free, it's gonna be probably really bad.
Yes, very.
And while everyone is in menus, you all level up to level 3.
Oh yay!
Yeez. Let's see, was there anything you had to click for that? Or.
Yeah, is there a button?
Well, it should be you go to features and in there where your class is. There's a drop down. Just go to
Yes.
level 3.
Ah, nice.
Yay.
Okay. Oh, there.
Oh, I want to roll a different number.
Uh,
Goodness.
you decided to roll, so that's what you get.
That's fair.
If it was a 1, I'd let you re-roll, but
I decided to go with the average, just go up by 5.
Back to the chain.
please.
Oh,
back to
actually,
the
it was
game.
5 plus my con, so I went up by 7. Nice. So a maximum of 23 now. But we had 21. And I got a couple spells.
Yeah.
Oh, I have second level spell slots now. Blindness and Deafness and Rave Enfeeblement.
I believe Kubai should also be at level 2 spells. Yes. I can actually open up the Warlock page, and does Warlock get additional spells at level 3? Spells? Yeah, you get a fourth known spell, level 3. So if you have it, Denbai, did it tell you to choose a spell to be known when you leveled up?
I'm not sure. It came up with like 2 spells, Flaming Spear and Lesser Restoration, but those seem more like.
Those are the ones you get from your subclass.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So yeah.
I don't know how to add.
You might be able to. If you go into the suitcase, there should be a spells folder that you can look through. But anything that is in the Warlock spell list, you can get. Which it isn't. It doesn't say like in Foundry. You'll have to look in like 5e tools or something. I can get you a link.
Okay.
I'll just DM it to you. There you go. Yep. But yeah.
I just get one more spell, right? But it'll be
Correct.
it can be second level.
It can be, yes.
I'm like, is there a spell that I would take other than Misty Step? Answer, nope. Misty Step it is!
Okay. You should be able to add it here yourself if you just drag and drop. If it's even there. Misty Step is there. Cool. And everyone else done leveling up?
Yeah.
Okay. And Caden, did you add the red coin?
How do I add it?
Yeah.
Oh, you said drag and drop. Never mind.
Yeah, drag and drop. Showing up as... Oh, because you put it at... You put the red
As-
coin in a platinum. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
'Cause that was how it's equivalent to, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, we said it could be a platinum, but I also put a red coin item in everyone's inventory that you can just modify the quantity of. Should be,
Okay.
it should be under loot, but yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank
Misty Step, also known as nope.
Yep. Okay. And with that, you have searched the chest. The weapons and food are completely gone and loaded into the cannon.
Okay. Let's send off the cannon in gentle mode, so we just basically deliver a whole bunch of stuff to
Impact nullification
Yep.
activated.
Yep.
Launch trajectory required.
I will state previous locations.
Previous locations. Shroomish Fort Foothills. Shroomish Fort Gatehouse. Canyon Bridges. Windmillville.
Ah, there we go. Windmillville.
Launch trajectory acquired. Charging. And it will continue to charge until it fires the large concussive wave emits out in a thunderous boom, as similarly to you, but in a much longer line, you see food and weapons fire through the air towards Windmillville.
I will cackle in an evil fashion.
Finn will also cackle. Yes! Suffer, you fools!
You guys are weird.
The Koopas the Koopas will follow up in laughter.
Okay.
As they don't really know what's funny.
Yeah, we have inflicted great evil upon our foes today. And now it's time for all of you to go.
Okay, boss. As they just all go into the cannon.
I will send them to as far away from, like, obviously this thing's not gonna reach the Koopa Kingdom, but as far away from the mobile fortress and Windmillville as I can make it aim.
Trajectory southeast. Distance maximum. Launching.
Off they
As-
go.
Did you specify impact nullification? Because you didn't just say just now. You didn't say impact nullification.
I will do impact nullification. I am not an evil character. I would not moosh them like that. It's fucking dickish.
Okay, yeah.
I'm giving them a
As-
goddamn vacation. Hopefully they land not in the ocean. That's the only other thing that could potentially happen, but I'm not good with directions, so...
And as you hear wings to the sky, as the five Koopas get launched into the air, and they just keep going up until they get out of your too far away where you can't see them anymore. And you don't see them go down yet. They're still going up at that point.
I love cannons. I will let the Star Kid out of my backpack now that it is safe for the Star Kid to be out.
There
you go.
in there.
True, but I had to grant a few more wishes. They're going on a vacation. It's a long story. Actually, it's a really short story. Chain Chomp birthed on me, but
okay.
It is all in the name of helping others. So I feel it's all right. I just really wish I could take a better and more complete bath. I'm going to look around for any paperwork, like, before we leave, because obviously we're going to leave eventually, but I'm going to look around for any paperwork stating anything, stating orders, stating, like, group movements, or...
You don't have to make a roll for this. You find nothing.
Okay.
You... From the little bit of knowing where the remote went, you figure the puddle had it on their person.
Oh, well, that's awkward.
Also, can you try and move around Sporkle for me?
Me try to move Sporkle? Sporkle.
Yes.
Oh, I can move Sporkle now. Yay!
Perfect. Yep, you should have complete ownership. You can look at their character sheet and everything. And see what they can do. Yep. But yeah, you figure that any paperwork would be on Koopa the Quick.
Oops. Actually, not that big of oops. That I wasn't sure how we were ever gonna deal with him, so.
Okay.
Yeah, it was gonna be something.
So I guess we better work on getting these bombs over to the village. Next, I guess one of us should get flown over there to let Gumbario know what to expect.
Sure, but how are we going to do that? Why don't we just take all the bombs and all three of us go back? We can use Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. We could use the cannon and just, load them, and we could launch them near the village. Then one of us could maybe be there ahead of them to keep an eye on them, make sure they don't go, trying to explode.
Well, if what they were saying makes sense, one remote should work on all of them. If they just need to go and get another one, so we just need to tell Goombario. do we all want to go back to the village together? Because we could go back to the village with...
Fair point.
Because, like, if I mean, I've figured out how to launch these things. I don't know how user-friendly it is.
Well, okay, what if we just go back, tell Goombario, and have him, come here or send someone to get them?
Sporkle actually chimes up. Oh, this thing? I can launch this and then fly back. This is just a blue class model 64 cannon. It's pretty ancient, but I've still fired a few. I know how to work this.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty convenient.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when these were being built.
Oh.
And that's what he says.
Sorry, Derp.
He said, "I remember that." I remember.
No, I
when
understood. I understood what you said. I'm saying I'm dissociating, and it's not your fault.
Oh. Sorry.
We can keep going. My brain just went, Mario 64!
Yeah, that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean that was the reference, but didn't mean for that to happen.
That's just part of who I am. It happens. I just want to let you know why I got quiet. I don't know if I was saying something. I apologize.
You weren't. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so yep, Sporkle can stay behind and launch the cannon as the rest of you get launched through the air once more in whichever order, eventually landing in front of the village with the dozen bombs after simply opening the door and talking to them, giving them an order. They march single file into the cannon.
Alright then. So I guess we just need to land them somewhere near the village, near enough that Goombario can get them.
Trajectory locked. Charging. Wings to the sky as it launches you once more, and you find yourself back at the village.
Yay.
Well, that was a lovely flight. Get to it while still have some daylight. And you would just go to look for Goombario immediately.
He is still he's still talking to that one Babam. Oh hey, I got it to be able to say yes and no.
Perfect. Well, we have good news for you. And then you would motion back the way you came towards the dozen new Babams and the party. We want more.
Why?
Oh, and we also
The care package.
we also rather gruesomely killed a Koopa mercenary called Koopa the Quick, and we entirely emptied out the garrison on the floating island. So, if you ever want to send someone over there to take over, well, now's a good time.
Oh. Wait, Koopa the Quick?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
How
don't
is he
ask.
still ali-
Don't ask.
Huh?
Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Don't,
It was very good
don't
fun.
ask.
I'm probably gonna be drinking a
Yeah, but
lot of juice to forget about it tonight.
Wait, did you say alive? What happened?
Yeah, how is How is he still alive? That name's in the book. The Crimson
it?
Knight fought against him.
That
Oh.
explains why it's so difficult.
Yeah, but the book says he was defeated by the Crimson Knight twice.
Well, defeated may not be killed. You know.
Yeah, but that was like over 100 years ago.
Oh, what's the
Who
average
the heck
life?
did we fight then?
Maybe
I
a cousin?
No. Maybe.
Well, away. He was
I
a
don't
very
know.
big green-shelled Koopa who,
Ran really fast. And he was
Yes.
huge.
And jump really high?
and ridiculously hard to hit. The only reason we actually beat him was that we fooled him.
No, we're not talking about that. No.
You're right,
No.
yeah, sorry. I have to go into details, and I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah, please. don't.
As Gubaru kind of just shovels away towards the bombs. Why do they keep bringing more here?
Friends.
They're not sentient yet.
They
Yes.
will be, under your guidance. And your
Working
lead.
on it.
And look on the bright side, they might recognize you as their father by the time you're done.
That's a lot of kids.
And you're the only one we trust with all that responsibility.
I'm so
Is
sorry.
he like a 10-year-old?
Exactly. I mean,
I-
look at our party. Would you trust any of us to raise children?
I'm
Fuck no.
22.
He's 22. I don't know for Goombas. I'm sorry.
We don't know either.
As anything. But let's celebrate another victorious day.
It's like noon.
Yes,
Still?
but
Wasn't it noon when we were walking?
It's like 2.
Okay.
Dang.
Miraculous time change.
okay, so party huddle. What exactly do we want to do next? Do we want to rest here, or do we want to proceed on to the next fortress?
I guess next fortress?
Yeah, we should definitely head over to the next fortress. Though I wonder if Sporkle can grab the silver star from the cannon and bring it down with him if he can fly.
You mean I wasn't supposed to do that? As you see Sporkle flying, now finally getting back to you after a little bit of flying, he's holding the silver star.
Yes! You read my mind.
Perfect.
do-
In that case, that island has now been neutralized as a threat.
But neutralizes
I do that
as any
sometimes.
kind.
I need to stop reading people's minds. It creeps them out.
I don't mind. There's not much in there to begin with. Let's go!
Okay. So what are you doing?
Aim the one down here at this place, or do we want to go over
We
here?
may want to take a short rest at least, just to get ourselves back up to full health.
I suppose that's true.
Because you can use hit dice on a short rest, and as you think about the mobile fortress, the plumes of smoke billow much more intensely, and you see the treads that have raised the actual fortress up begin to slowly move as the fortress, clearly not wanting to risk you three existing on it, having having had reports of what is happening, begins to move away, leaving deep, two deep ruts in the earth, and just plowing through the trees of the forest to the north. It's not gone yet. It moves a little slow, but it's leaving.
Oh boy.
We kind of need to do something.
Yeah.
No?
Let's. If we rest, it's going to be. It's well. I don't know if it'll get out of range of the cannon. We should still be able to hit it.
Unless they kind of already know that.
One concern: cannons have preset destination coordinates, right?
No, because I was able to send the troopas to God knows where to the southeast.
Yes, but I mean, will we be able to hit a mobile target?
That's a good question.
Oracle.
Oh yeah. Moving targets the cannons don't really like. But if you want to hit something specific, and it isn't registered in the recent launch trajectories, you're gonna have to say like north 2 miles and like a distance. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard, especially when it's moving.
Think we could hit it right now just by, like, I don't know, adjusting by like 50 meters or 50 yards or whatever.
Well, every time you miss, you're gonna have to walk back, so probably not, unless you get it first try, which probably not. It's good. Yeah.
Once we kind of.
Well, then I guess, I mean, I would really like to take down the mobile fortress. We also don't know how many troops they've got there.
I may have a suggestion. This fortress over here has cannons as well, and the garrison might be smaller. They may even have pulled back from it. What if we went there, cleared it out of anything remaining, and used the cannons there to shoot after the mobile fortress?
Sure. That's probably a good idea.
In fact, that could even make up for, any time lost resting, because, which direction is the mobile fortress moving?
Northwest.
West.
This way.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay.
through the forest. Yep.
In that case, if we do it right, we might be able to just shoot after it from there. Yes.
I mean, it's a moving target anyway, but after all, it also might have to stop because of terrain or something, in which case we might have a slightly less moving target.
And also, the angle would be a little more desirable, because if it's moving in a straight line away from this fortress, we just have to aim after it instead of having to, like...
That's true. That's true. Directions are not my strong suit.
Worst case scenario, we end up, overshooting or undershooting it. So,
Do you want to take a rest? Take a break?
just a short rest, just to get ourselves back up to full health. Y'all agree?
Yeah,
Sure.
that might work.
Okay.
So, I'm allowed to, take a short rest. On a short rest, you may spend remaining hit dice?
Yes.
That would heal me, right?
Yes, that would heal you.
just one hit points. Oh yeah, there we go.
Never actually figured out how a short rest works in this, so glad y'all did.
Okay.
And Hayden didn't get hit.
Oh.
Though by the time the short rest occurred, the mobile fortress is a little bit further away. But yeah.
Alright, so I guess we better hurry on over to the cannon then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we ourselves
Okay.
over here.
And what would you like to say to the cannon as launch trajectory required?
From the list of things, we know that there was one that was the Mushroom Village. We know that there was one that is the
That was from the island cannon.
yeah. Well, I'll ask about its previous targets.
Previous launch trajectories. Shumish Fortress Foothill. Shumish Fortress Rear Entrance. Floating Island Coliseum. That's all it says.
I suppose the Shroomish Fortress then?
Yeah.
I want the rear entrance or the foothills though?
Rear entrance sounds good.
Yeah.
Trajectory locked. Please
Let's make sure we don't splatter when we get there.
Yes, no splatter mode activate.
Impact nullification. Activated.
Woo!
Good thing you remembered that.
At some point I'll forget and we'll all die! Whee!
Charging. Wings to the sky as once the third time today you are launched through the air. It's a bit more of a distance. The time the flight takes about a minute. And you are launched much higher than last time, flying over the mountain that the fortress sits on top of, and landing among a small clearing in the trees just before the trees turn into a thick forest. As activating this map.
I do not own any token with vision in this scene.
This is the wrong map. Activate this map. There we go. Let's move you around to the correct entrance.
Whee!
New. And let's also put Sporkle and Jumpy.
Yay!
Yep. As you land, you just barely scrape above the edge of the cliff as you land in a clearing just at the bottom of the mountain.
Oh.
And you can clearly see a carved out tunnel in the mountain with a bit of a staircase leading upwards.
Ah, well, that was fun. Let's get going.
Okay. You head inside the fort.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Activate this second map. And let's put you in the proper location. So give me a sec. Put you here, 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 that, and Chum Chum. Okay. Yeah, but as you are walking, you're not technically in this room yet. So as you're walking up the staircase, you spot a strange tunnel to the left of the staircase. It doesn't seem to supposed to be supposed to be there, as the foothold is there's no like what's the there's no like flight there. Can't remember the word. The staircase just keeps going up, and right off of a segment of the steps there's a small tunnel with light emanating from it. As you pass by, you find a strange brown creature with a round nose covering most of its face, sitting behind a sturdy wooden counter. To the side of it looks like to be a rolled up carpet standing to the side of the counter. And that is what you see. This is the creature that you see.
Oh.
Do I recognize the type of creature?
You do not. You have no idea what this thing is.
Look for obvious symbols of, like, the Bowser army.
Portals, motorheads,
There's no
geeks,
symbols on
sluts,
anything.
bloods, wastoids,
And the creature is
dweebies,
just staring at
dickheads.
you.
They all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
I'll say, hello? Wasn't expecting to see anyone here.
Red coins.
Oh!
You take red coins.
Red coins.
Finn will hold up his red coin.
The creature just slowly nods, pats the carpet, as you see it unfurl and expand into this large wall filled with these ornate, kind of shiny badges.
Ooh, what are these?
There are 5 in total pinned to the carpet. One in the shape of a flower, another in the shape of a shield, another in the shape of a boot, then there's one in the shape of a frog, and one in the shape of a warm cloak.
Do we know what these are?
What are these? Oh,
Give me an Arcana check.
16.
16? You would know, these are not necessarily rare, but not necessarily common. They're uncommon, but like between uncommon and rare. These are badges. You, Caden, especially would know this. These are
Apparently.
badges. They're magical devices that can be worn by anyone to boost, to sometimes give him special abilities, sometimes increase their natural ability, and they're generally created by creatures that have sizable magical knowledge. They're magic items. The badges.
Okay. Are we able to kind of take a guess at what specific abilities they'd enhance?
I'll just straight up ask the guy, what do these do specifically?
He simply pulls out a clipboard and just hands it to you with 5 objects currently on it. One saying Flower Saver. There's Damage Dodge, D Down Jump, Wet Frog, and warm and cozy. And at the
Huh.
bottom, it states, all purchases come with all first-time customer purchases come with a complimentary bonus.
What's the bonus?
It doesn't say.
Huh.
What in the heck did a flower saver do?
Under Flower Saver, because it does say what they do under it. I was just saying the name because there's a lot of words.
Mm.
Under Flower Saver, it says doubles the effectiveness and doubles the duration of flower power.
Mm.
In mechanics, while wearing this badge, any effect from a flower has its duration doubled, i.e. fire flowers.
Alright. And, what do the rest do?
There is damage dodge, which I'll just say the actual mechanics. It gives you a +1 to AC. D-down jump. When you use a jump pound, head bonk, or similar jumping attack, you reduce the targeted creature's AC by 1 until the beginning of your next turn. Warm and cozy, resistance to cold damage, and everything, and you're unaffected by temperatures as low as -50.
I might go for the damage dodge one.
And Wet Frog, you gain a swim speed of 40. 40 feet. Did I say everything? I believe I did, yes.
Mm.
I might go for the damage dodge one. That's the +1 to AC, right?
Yep. And there is one of each badge.
And how much do each cost?
Everything is 2 coins except the damage dodge, which is 1 red coin.
Oh, well then, that works out. Then he'll pay up for the damage dodge with his single red coin.
Okay. I put it in your inventory. You just click the shield to equip, and it should increase your AC, I believe. Actually, no, it wouldn't. Because I don't think I actually... Oh, no, it did. It's just... It does. Cool. Okay.
Perfect.
And as you purchase it, the creature holds out his hand to holding a star-shaped badge, and he simply says complimentary bonus. As you also get the Lucky Star badge. What that does is increases your jump distance by 10 feet.
Oh wow. Nice. Thank you kindly.
He just nods.
I shall live
So
a
there was
five-star
cold immunity,
Cold immunity, yeah.
the fire flower extend,
Mm-hmm.
AC.
The AC has been purchased
The
by...
no. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
recounting them to myself. So I'm like, which one am I missing? One that makes jump attacks do something special. And what
Yep.
was the last one?
Swim speed, I think.
Swim speed, yes.
Oh, the swim speed.
Yep.
I don't know. I think the cold immunity probably, or not immunity, cold resistance would be very nice.
I'll be right back. Just use the washroom.
I will make sure that if I get a bonus badge, I'll probably give it to Kaden.
Huh?
sure you get something too.
Yeah.
You're buying the warm and cozy.
Yes.
Okay, that is 2 red coins.
Yep. I'm not sure where they are. There they are. 0. Boop.
Okay, it should be in your inventory now. It is.
Yeah, I know Kaden has the one, but
I'll go ahead and give you the cold resistance on your.
Okay,
If
cool.
it isn't there, you should be able to add it on. It's under attributes. And
Oh, no, it's there. Yep. Cold.
Yep. Yet again, he holds out his hand, saying complimentary bonus, and he hands you another lucky star, which I assume you give to Caden.
Yes.
Okay. Caden, it is now in her inventory.
jeez.
Your jump distance is increased by 10 feet.
Which is excellent, because as a small creature, your jump distance is bullshit.
And just gonna point out, Kaden's gonna just look at Deadbody and just have the teary eyes. Like, why?
Well, I mean, I can teleport anywhere I want to now. Why in the world would I take something extra that I don't need that you could use? Here you go.
Yeah, he's gonna be teary eyed. I just lean against Deadbody's leg like a hug.
Aww. That's adorable.
And that's all you buy?
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't have any other coins. We have 1 red coin left, which Caden
Everything else
has.
costs 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
And at that, the strange creature says, "May we meet again." And you blink, and the tunnel is gone.
Ah!
And you're back on the staircase.
Was interesting.
I'm definitely gonna ask Goombario about about this when we get back.
And yep, you continue back up the staircase to find yet again yourself in yet another storage room filled with food and weapons. Though a lot of the shelves are broken.
Man, someone fire the quartermaster.
And as soon as Chompy sees this, he immediately goes to the near shelf and just starts eating.
Well, I mean, at least he gets to have a feast now. Because I'm not gonna try and stop him. There's no point.
Neither.
Yeah, if you let him know, he's going to eat everything in this room.
I'm not fist fighting a chain chomp over rotten rations.
Neither.
Yeah.
We're just like, this is fine. Say, good boy, eat up, and hope that sticks as a concept. Oh, otherwise, take a look around the room. Is there any, like, there's smashed up shit, but what is specifically smashed? I see, like, there's weapons here, and then there's broken tables near the weapons. Like, is it all weapons tables that are wrecked?
Well, those are broken shelves and stuff, yeah. There's like, yep, it's all broken shelves, a couple broken racks, yeah. This is a storage room. And even the shelves that aren't broken, the wood is clearly old and starting to rot too. Yep. Just everything in this room looks old and not really that usable. I mean, the weapons are usable. They're just, again, old, slightly rusted on some of the metal bits, but still very usable.
Don't really see anything of use here. We may just want to keep going.
Hmm. Just to say that I've got about 15 minutes left before.
Yep.
Is Caden coming?
Yeah, Kira's coming. Eh. Getting
Alright.
distracted a little bit by getting some updates on things.
I guess Finn will carefully open this.
You open in the door, revealing a hallway covered in rubble. The entire wall to your left is crumbled, revealing carved stone from the hollowed out mountain. You are currently inside, and getting over it, over the rubble, is easy enough. It just takes a while.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, that took a while.
it takes a good bit of it takes a good bit of effort to go. Stop right there. Actually, yeah. Actually, back here, yeah. Yep, and I'll control. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll control Puppy. So, Caden, move where you want to go.
Eh. We'll try to maneuver around
As
these.
yeah, as when you head down the hall, you find a large pillar. It doesn't go all the way to the ceiling, but it goes a good 10 feet up in the air. Oh, it rises a good 10 feet. And whenever you get it within 15 feet of it, roughly, it whirs to life, and you hear threat detected. Activating, what's it called again? Activating firebar. As flames shoot out of the column and a 15-foot long, 10-foot tall. Yep, the 10-foot tall wall. Starting, it is currently is starting towards this wall, and it's going counterclockwise. So you do have time to
Oh yeah.
get out the way, which I will have you make a let's just
Athletics.
place that there. It is a dexterity saving throw.
17.
17. You quickly jump out the way, out of the firebar's radius, without definitely dodging the flames and not getting burnt at all, as the bar continues to spin. You can see the measurement template, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That is the area it is spinning in. And you do notice that, yes, this door is on fire.
Well, that's a workplace safety violation if I've ever seen one.
Correct.
What?
Burn. Please get closer.
What the
No, thank you.
And it just continues to spin, setting everything in that area on fire that it can.
How high up does it go? Does it actually hit? You said that it didn't touch the ceiling, right?
It doesn't. The ceiling's like 15 feet, but the fire bar is only 10 feet. So you can jump over it if you have enough jump ability.
Or send a star kid over it to go check shit out.
Just to make sure I understand correctly, so the wall of fire is only along these 15-foot long sections? Like, are we able to, like, move between them and follow them as they move around?
The entire area is at threat. It's a continuous wall. Moving in between it, like following it. Like I assume you're saying, would still be a dexterity check because it's spinning pretty fast, but it'd still be a dexterity check. So, saving throw. Dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to send Oracle to like be above it.
Okay.
Since he can fly
hot
anyway.
over here.
Yeah. Can he? Oh, I can't use him to see. I just use him to see what the fuck was going on around the corners.
He's not your eyes.
Well, it's true, but I want him to report back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah. Around the corner, there's just more crumbled hallway. There's a door.
Let me know if there's any enemies, and what's over this way.
There's just another hallway and a door. There's no one here.
All right. Well, which way do you guys want to go? I have lost control of the star. It disappeared around the corner.
Let me see if I can give you sight. I don't think I can. Vision. Vision enabled. Update token.
Oh, there we go. Yes,
Cool.
I can see.
Okay, yeah, cool. Just, yeah.
Well, there's two corridors. I mean, we can try and squeak around the edge, or we can see if anybody comes out of that door that's on fire.
The door is completely burned.
Okay. Sporkle, go check out around the corner to see.
There's a staircase over here.
All right.
It feels really hot. Can you stop making me go into the fire? It's hot.
Well, it's not in the fire. It's just above the fire, and we're doing this to help out the wishes of all the people in the windmill village. So,
okay.
Just endure it a little bit longer.
Okay, I can do it for the wishes. Yeah.
Yeah, the wishes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And the fire bar speaks up again. Damn you, flying creature! Get closer.
I love how the fire bar is randomly sentient. I don't even understand this.
Well, fire bars in the games are sentient.
They are?
Yeah, they're sentient.
What?
Yeah.
And here I thought I knew stuff about Mario. What?
Yep. So, Finn and Caden, what are you two doing?
Not really sure. Kind of blanking.
Sorry.
So this thing is sentient, you said?
Correct. It is speaking to you,
Alright.
but it can't move, and
it
it
convince you to turn off the fire!
only the forces of the Koopa Troop can. You are not designated Koopa Troop.
How do you know that? We're Koopas!
I can scan you.
Well, you don't seem to be in very good condition, you'd
You
sleep
have
for a long time.
You have very big abs.
Is he flirting with you?
That disqualifies me from being in the Koopa Troop?
No, I just saw it on the scan.
Well, your scans are accurate. Still, how does that mean that I'm not in the Koopa Troop?
Because you are not in the Koopa Troop. The abs have nothing to do with it.
What?
It was just proof of my scanning.
What?
There you. He just pushes his cloak aside. How serious and mighty they are. Only could possibly hope to produce these from churning.
Your DNA is not in Koopa Troop database.
Is like his DNA scanning now?
The DNA?
I do not know what DNA is. Say that.
I'm a cast friends on it.
Then consider this, that perhaps your programming has been compromised. You don't even know what DNA is, so how can it be used as a measurement of who is in the Koopa Troop?
Because the Koopa Troop told me.
How do you know?
What if they were lying to you?
They were in the database. They are part of Koopa Troop.
Compromise. What if they compromise the database as well? How do you know that anything you know can be trusted?
Koopa, data, burn. If you don't burn, please repair door.
The follow. Well, we can't repair the door if the
burn.
How? Logic query. How can we repair the door if we cannot get past your fire bar?
Irrelevant. If you burn, I have excuse. I have an excuse to burn door. If you do not burn, door has been burnt uselessly.
Well, what if that means that you're now against the Koopa Troop because you've damaged Koopa Troop property?
This is not Koopa Troop property. Door is Shroomish property. Koopa Troop has simply conquered it.
If it's conquered, then it's our property.
Shit. He just says that.
If that means that you are an enemy of the Koopa Troop and we are enemies of the Koopa Troop, that means we are both allies. So you need to turn off your fire bar.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm gonna cast friends.
Friends does not work. This is a construct.
Okay. Really? It doesn't work on constructs?
I don't think it does.
What's the...
Friends.
It doesn't even fucking say. What the hell?
Let me look up the actual spell, because I don't think I added it.
There's just one creature, but I think this counts as a creature if it's sentient.
Are you trying to, like, persuade or deceive it?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll use guidance just to buff you a little.
For the duration, you have the advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you.
It's questioning! It's questioning, I'd argue!
When the spell ends, the creature realizes that you use magic to influence its mood and becomes hostile towards you. The creature prone to violence might attack you.
I can't move, I don't fucking care. Lol.
Depending on his... it doesn't specify no constructs, and it doesn't specify charmed. So yeah, friends works. I'd say friends works, actually.
Advantage, let's fucking go! It's 18 to convince it to turn off its fire bar because we're clearly allies.
I'm gonna add that description to friends real quick. 18. Yeah. And I have damaged Koopa property. I do not deserve to be in Koopa Troop database. You are not in database. I am not in database. Database irrelevant. You do not deserve to burn. Can I still burn something?
I will toss it. What was that?
I'm sorry.
The fire bar starts playing memes because it's malfunctioning.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That sounds legit. I'd work with that.
Yeah. So, Kubai, you were doing something?
Let's see what we got here. Oh, since I don't need it anyway. Because it doesn't matter whether I have it equipped or not. So it's just a useless item. I will toss it my leather armor that I've been carrying around. I don't need that extra 10 pounds on my back anyway.
Yay! Burn! As the fire bar speeds up because it can only turn counterclockwise. It can't stay still. The leather armor catches fire and is quickly reduced to ash before the fire bar seems content and deactivates.
Nice. I made friends with the fire bar today. Awesome. I'm gonna delete the item.
Yeah, please do.
Nice. Is it okay if we call it here, though?
Yeah. It's actually pretty
That'd be good. Yeah.
Yep. Here's a honestly kind of good place to start. Stop. So yeah.
Shiny! Yay!
You defeat the Koopa the Quick, managed to stop a cannon, leveled up, and gave a fire bar trauma.
And we liquefied poor Koopa the Quick and threw him off a cliff.
Yep.
This is everything these three are doing is a little horrifying.
Yeah. There's a lot of war crimes happening.
Yeah.
But that happens with any
What
D&D,
game?
so-
What game is the paint shroom from? Is it like Super Mario Sunshine or something?
No, I just looked up weird mushroom names and found one named Artist Conk and thought,
Oh, okay.
that has a fun name. I'm gonna do a thing with it.
Oh my god. That works.
Yeah.
Random item abuse. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah. Also,
I-
this is with Koopa the Quick. Like, jeez, I thought we were about to have a TPK or something.
Yeah, I know. I was very worried.
Yeah, I honestly kind of was too because I forgot what y'all attack bonuses were. But also, I had if you want me to explain like his stat block and stuff.
Yes,
Sure.
please.
Sure.
Okay, so Koopa the Quick had where'd he go? There he is. Koopa the Quick had a dexterity of 23.
Jesus.
Adding that to his green shell, gave it and a couple other things, gave him a armor class of 25.
Okay.
Yeah, we were never gonna hit him.
Yeah, why would you think we'd ever hit that?
Because
Probably were-
if you would have waited, if you would have survived a couple more turns, he would have gotten tired. After using a pinball move to have him bounce around the arena really fast, he would have gotten tired and removed his dexterity from his AC, drastically lowering it.
We wouldn't. Whoops.
So you just needed to survive a bit. But you turned him into paint, so you killed him faster.
I still can't believe that worked.
Yeah, I can't either. That allowed it. Also, he had 1 hit point. So if you dealt any damage to him at any point, he would have cried like a little baby.
Oh my
That's
god.
so fucking funny.
But yeah,
But yeah, 25. We were not gonna hit that. No way.
yeah, that was the point. It was a survive until you can hit him, or do like a spell that makes a non-dexterity saving throw, or something.
Yeah, that's why I used command. I expected that if this guy was mainly physically built, then
Oh yeah, the command was a very good idea.
That's so funny. Anywho, I do have to go. Thank you guys so much for playing. I have so much fun playing this game. Oh my god. Anyways,
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So, we'll
I have
ask, when would technically be the next session, considering this is a strength, like, postpone all week?
We could have it next week, or we could keep with the bi-weekly and just, even though it was postponed, have it be the 3rd.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine either way, really.
yeah, I'm fine either way.
Yeah, same.
I mean,
guess
just also think about what you need to do in order to prepare. If you need it to be
Yeah,
bi-weekly.
The 3rd would be better.
Okay, that makes sense.
That works because of the fact that I didn't have, like, the weird, morning shift plus night shift in one day, so I actually had more time to sleep, so
Yeah.
today actually worked better than the other weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. And cool.
In the future, if we need to postpone it, we could postpone it like 2 weeks instead of 1 week to still keep on the you having more sleep schedule if need be.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, because, this week is, like, all 3 nights are 3rd shift, so I get the extra sleep. The next week, and usually bi-weekly like that, is the morning shift, night shift, and night shift, which is like a little bit.
Yeah. Just
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Glad it
you.
worked out.
We'll see you later.
Mm.
Bye.
uh
Okay, thank you guys so much for being here. It's been super funny, awesome. I'm sorry I didn't have Tangy installed on this overlay, but I fixed it and I replayed it. So, thank you guys so much for being here. You're super awesome. I'm going to take an hour break and then probably come back and play some Hearthstone. So, feel free to hang around for that. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to ZeFirePotato and Risk and Snum for hanging out and playing some awesome D&D. I love this game so much. It's so much fun. And yeah. So, I'm actually just gonna end the stream and not raid out because people might want to stick around, but I need to take a break because I need to make sure that stuff that's going on in my family is taken care of. So, we will see you guys later. Take care of yourselves, and have a good night. Bye now.